Hi and welcome. What this time we will be reviewing the AMX 3090. Normally I have to do the AMX 5120, but I got some pretty good gameplay with it, so I really wanted to do this one. And I'll also have very good T52 gameplay, but really good, and the 8.0 is coming up, so I'll be reviewing the T52 next week, but in 2 weeks the AMX 12050 will come out. I mean the AMX 5120, so for that. So a little bit history about this tank. Development was started in 1946, mass produced was launched in 1952. The first 2000 vehicles were equipped with a 75mm gun, however the latest version had the 90mm gun, giving much greater firepower. So whether this is what they mean actually with this tank is that it can equip the 75mm, but it also can equip the 90mm, and it's actually just the same tank as the 1375. And the reason why I don't compare it to other tier 8s is because it's a light tank and it's very different from other tier 8s. So I don't compare it to the other tanks. And also in the next 2 or 3 updates, a new French medium tank will come out without the auto medium 3, sorry, without the autoloaders. So then you can compare it with the medium 3, not with this light slash medium 3 slash autoloader. It's very complicated. Also, this tank used to be a tier 7, but then it got moved up a tier more. Now it's a tier 8, and the only difference is that it has a little bit better engine, but it doesn't make a bigger difference. And also it got 100 HP more, but same. It's that French medium tank is horrible now. It's a complete waste. It used to be good, but if you drive like a patch, and now it's just so stupid. The Bachatilo is a horrible tank now, and what I hate about this tank also is that people use it as code. Please, if you have a 1390 or a 12T or a 1375, don't use it as code. It's not a code. Remember it. Maybe the 12T you can use it, but not those 3075s and the 1390s. Like some people even code with the Bachatilo, and that's just stupid. Like. It's just a waste of a tier 10. I always say it like in the chat. We lost our tier 10 code. It's just a waste of a tier 10. Like a normal tier 10 can do much more damage than the Bachatilo, even though it has an autoloader. But like a scout, you only have 6 rounds in your cartridges in the Bachatilo. So if you shoot those 6 rounds, it's empty, and you're just fucked if you are behind the enemy lines. But back into the 1390, enough Bachatilo talk. Engine power is not quite good, but it's very light. Of course, it's a light tank because it has low armor, and the low armor is quite stupid. Everything can penetrate you. Of course, it's a French tank, I know. So if you're a noob, it's not like you're gonna hit steel wall with this tank. Speed limit is quite good, 65 kilometers. Standard child penetration is quite good also. It's the same as the Panther, and the child damage is quite average for tier 8, but it has a cartridges of 6 rounds, so 6 times 3 is 1800 HP damage, and that's quite a lot. You can finish off a lower or give every tier 8 vehicle easily with just 1 cartridges. Turret travel speed is quite good. Of course, it's a light tank, and some people use it as code. Also, the signal range is better on this vehicle. And back in the garage, this is how it looks like. Like I say, it's just the same as the 1375, except its gun, but it's pretty good in penetration. But back when it when the 3075 was a tier 6, I really liked that because it's an awesome gun, and I had so many times very good gameplay with it, but now it's a tier 8 and the tier 1390 is just a stupid tank. I don't like it anymore. It's quite good if you wolf bag it, like a lot of 1390s in one battle. I In my gameplay, what I will show you, I platooned with another guy from my clan, and there you can see that it's a very good tank if you work together though. So don't work alone. So the gun, you can also run the 75, but it's called a 1390, so you have to put the 90mm on it. If you want to keep the 75, please just keep the 75 then, not the 90. I mean the 1375 you have to keep, not the 1390. But the 75 got more rounds per minute, and it reloads 2 times faster, so you have to choose between those. Engine power is I think the previous engine was this one, and it got now 58 horsepower more, but the fire on impact is very low. So as a scout, sorry, I keep telling it's a scout, but it's not a scout really. Keep that in mind. Travel speed is good also, and the signal range is amazing on this tank. 750 meters, sorry. So that's quite it. What you want to use in your shell is, you might as well use this one, like only HP shells, or this, or this. It's what you like. I like this. I like this setup. I'm sorry for my bad English because I'm Dutch for the people who are new here. And oops, sorry for that. All of it, of this here. Then camos, what it looks like. Camos are quite expensive on this tank, I have to say. Toolbox plus 25% repair speed. You can use it as a scout, but you have to scout on the end of the battle, like the whole team is destroyed, the enemy team, and there are like around 4 tanks over, and there are 2 tanks left, 2 RD tanks, sorry. Then you might use the toolbox, because if they track you, you can repair very quickly and go after the RD again. But fill tanks with CO3, now 12% chance is not a lot, so plus 10% to aiming speed. Yes and no. Like if you shoot somebody with the 1390, it's not like you're gonna snipe. Like you stand very closely to the other tank, and so plus 10% to aiming speed. You can use it, but I don't recommend it to you. Coated optics, of course you use it as a scout in the end of the battle, not in the beginning. So coated optics is quite good. Plus 20 no, because you don't going to stand still with a light tank. Plus 50% armor. No, it's not like people are going to ram you, or RD is going to shoot you. Although I received some damage from the KV2 with Sturp gun, but 50,000 is not much to pay, but I recommend to use the improved ventilation class, and I'm going to buy it actually right now. So, oh, what the hell? Mounts. Okay. Then we're going to get into the skills. My dad also plays this game, and he chose Eagle Eye, but I don't recommend to use Eagle Eye. Like, Sixth Sense is a lot better. Recon, you might want to use this. Jack of all trades, nah, not really. If you lose the commander, it's going to be a lot horrible. Like, you reload slower, you shoot slower, your accuracy gets lower also. So here you don't want your commander to die. Like, you need you might use all of your Q here. Repairs, yes, if people shoot you, you want to move on very quickly again. Firefighting and chances firefighting abilities, no, only 12% on impact. I think it's the lowest of all the engines in the game. 12%, I never seen so low. Borders and arms, yes. If you have nobody else left, you can use this. So what you want to use for the gunner is improved accuracy of a damaged gun. This tank has a horrible gun if it gets damaged. So armor is like the best thing you can use for if you want to update the gunner. Yes and no. Sometimes you use it as a scout on the end of the battles, like I'm repeating the whole video now. So this can become very handy. Snapshot. Accuracy during third bit. Yes, of course, it's good. You're not going to snipe from a long distance, so like I said, it's more close quarters tank, so this is quite good. No, you better go for the armor before you go for the Deadeye. Anti-tuition, no. I think the only shells you will load are the HP shells, not the HE shells. Adrenaline rush, yes, because it had an autoloader, it has to reload I think about 35 seconds if you shoot your cartridges empty. So this is quite good to use. Stave storage, because of the horrible turret armor, everything can penetrate you and you can hit their ammo rack really easily, so stave storage is quite handy. This is like your driver is I think the most important crew in your tank. So Marechal de Logi Chef is the most wanted here. Clutch braking, it's a medium tank, it's a light tank, so clutch braking become quite handy. Also the off-right driving I can recommend to you. Improves accuracy when firing the move. Yes, of course. No, it's a light tank, so don't crash into others. Please don't crash into others. So what I can say about this tank, it's small, like it's very small, like here compared to the E100, it can fit around 5 times the E100. I sold my gun, never mind. Weak spots, yeah. Do you really need the weak spots? But if you want to know the weak spots are here, these 3 hatches, and here. And I think everything, even a tier 1, can penetrate you in those weak spots. So that was around it, and I will see you in a battle soon.
Alright, let's go.
Hi and welcome back. This is a battle, as you see. No, the first part of the game I really did nothing. So
come get some.
Enjoy. Also, what's important for this tank is maneuvering. Like you have to drive constantly. Never stop with this tank. Don't snipe. Like if I see a 3090 standing still, it's like the first tank I'm going to shoot. Like if a T-52 is standing still, you want to shoot the T-52. And here we are sniping, but this is a quite bad sniper, so this is not a good example how to play it.
Oh, you're my bitch now.
And this is here, what you see here is a quite good example why you want to use the plus 10% to aiming speed.
Dance, motherfucker. Dance.
And you see how easily we can take this E75 down with just 2 tanks.
Rest in pieces.
Just one moment, I'm going to put my volume a bit down. So back to the as you see, I repaired my engine because this tank is very good, but not with a damaged engine. You want to have your alias. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Sorry, I'm not going to say it. And like you see, there are some planes added to airfield. If you don't know, like there you saw a plane. And as you see, I stick with my platoon body because this tank is really good if you're platooning. And the T-20 is going down easy. And there we go, pattern shot it. But that's okay because then I don't have to waste a shell and I can do full damage to the next tank. And here we go, just wait to beat the shots. And I skipped it for some reason. I think I might flank him. And at this point I said to my platoon, like, go for those heavy tanks. I'm going to scout for the arty. I took down one arty and the other platoon guy took down one arty also. So without the coded optics, I probably haven't spotted the enemy arty. So that Lorraine is mine. And nope, it's the arty. So he took down the Hamel. No, the T-29 took it down, but he nearly took it down. So Tiger P is going down. He's just dead. And you see how we're swarming that Tiger P. The Tiger P has no chance at all. So bam, bam,
Down your throat and out your ass.
and he's shooting on the other T-3090, so I'm free to do what I want. Bam, he's one shot and T-29 finished him off again. He stole three kills from us. And that's it. 1200 XP is not much, but I just want to say that you want to platoon up with somebody else. Then this tank can become really effective. So that's it, and I'll be right back at my garage again. So that's the one did. This video was quite poor because I forgot some words to say, and I'm sorry for that. But to end this video, you can choose a tank for my garage. So this is my garage, and I'll say what tanks are already reviewed. M4 A2 A4 is reviewed, M6 A2 A1 is reviewed, T95 is reviewed. The Panther 2 is not reviewed yet, so you can choose it. But I don't have much experience with this tank, so don't expect master gameplay with it. The E100 is already reviewed, 3090 is just reviewed, 5120 will be coming up in 2 weeks. The 52 I have I think around 1800 XP with it, with this replay I got. T54 I got it since the beginning of the game because now the tier 10s are coming up. I finally I blew away my the spiders and the dust from the tank. I started to play it again, and I'm going for the T62, but I don't play it often because of its high cost in ammo, as you see here. Plus it's a fast reloading gun, so it's quite expensive to use, and especially nowhere because I'm saving for my tier 10 TD here. So I'm not going to play expensive tanks. KV2 already reviewed, I7 not is reviewed also, and the Object 261 is not reviewed yet, but don't choose it because I don't have the engine, and I don't know how to play it without a top tier engine. So that's was one it. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for my poor language in English, and that's it. I mean, and I'm fallen and I'm out. Bye.